Hey Flawless Skin Gang, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about hyperpigmentation, and this is a common skin condition that affects a lot of people. In this video, we will explore the two levels of hyperpigmentation. In this video, we will explore the two levels of hyperpigmentation, which is the epidermal hyperpigmentation and the dermal hyperpigmentation. And we will discuss their causes and possible treatments for these conditions. Hey Flawless Skin Gang, welcome back to the channel. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, hi, my name is Sele Kalio and I am a Nigerian-based beauty influencer. I teach you about things that you need to know about your skin and how you can pick the right products to suit your skin and your skin's health. So if these are things that you're interested in and you'd like to see more, please keep on watching. Now, hyperpigmentation, as we understand it, is pigmenting of the skin or discoloration of the skin. But to understand it better, let's look at the different levels that hyperpigmentation can occur in the skin. Now, like I said earlier, we have the epidermal hyperpigmentation and the dermal hyperpigmentation. But let's first of all look at the epidermal hyperpigmentation and what it is. Epidermal hyperpigmentation primarily affects the outer layer of the skin, which is the epidermis. Now, if you don't know about the layers of the skin, I have a lot of videos that I have done that I talked about the different layers of the skin, the functions, and so many other information that you would benefit from. So you can go on there, binge watch some of those videos, and then get a better or clearer understanding of the epidermal layer of the skin. Now, the hyperpigmentation that occurs on the epidermal layer of the skin is characterized by darkening or increased pigment on the superficial layer of the epidermis. Now, there are different causes of hyperpigmentation, and we have things like sun exposure and inflammation. When your skin is excessively exposed to the sun, there is a trigger in the skin that promotes the production of melanin, which is some sort of a protection against the UV rays of the sun. Just like when you have cuts in your skin and you have your cells running around to try to cover up and protect that part of the skin from any kind of external factors. This is what happens in your skin when your skin is exposed to the sun. And that's why when you go out in the sun, you feel your skin tends to darken. Now, when your skin is excessively exposed to the sun, these darkening of the skin can accumulate and create hyperpigmentation. Inflammations such as acne and eczema can also cause epidermal hyperpigmentation due to inflammation and subsequent melanin production. We also have hormonal changes such as those during pregnancy or hormonal therapies. These conditions can lead to a specific type of hyperpigmentation, which is called melasma. Now, if you would like me to talk about melasma in a separate video so that you can understand exactly how these things work, please leave a comment in the comment section letting me know that you would like me to do a video on melasma. Now, like I always say, skincare is not a one-size-fits-all. Just because you have darkening of the skin or spots or dark marks or pigmentations that are clustered, it doesn't mean every depigmenting ingredient or depigmenting product can work for that condition. Now, there's also trauma to the skin, which can also cause pigmentation on the skin. Traumas like injury or skin treatments like chemical peels and laser treatments can trigger epidermal hyperpigmentation when the skin starts to heal. Which brings us to potential cure or treatments for these kinds of hyperpigmentation. Now, there are different kinds of treatments that are tailored to these specific kind of hyperpigmentations. Now, some of the most common treatments or actives that are used for these treatments include hydroquinone, which is one very controversial ingredient because there are old data that show that this ingredient has a lot of, issues with it. Now, this brings us to our training. We usually have trainings beginning of the year, middle of the year, and at the end of the year. These trainings are discounted over 65 to 70% because this is our way of saying thank you for staying with us. In this training, you're going to learn about hydroquinone. A lot of you have been asking me to do the hydroquinone class again. This is a training that I have done multiple times, and each time I have this training, there is always an upgrade to it. Now, for this particular version of the hydroquinone class, you're going to not only learn about hydroquinone and the benefits and how you can properly use it, you're going to learn how to properly dissolve hydroquinone to get a stable solution that will last and not oxidize. Now, a lot of people have issues with using hydroquinone because they believe that if you're using hydroquinone, you need to use it with steroids and all of that. But in this training, you're going to learn how to use hydroquinone without steroids. You're going to learn how to use hydroquinone without any form of mercury, lead, or any kind of steroids that is going to be harmful to your skin. You're going to learn how to properly create a stable product that is going to target the problem that you're trying to make it for. So if you like to join this training, even if you have taken the class before, this is an upgraded version of this class. And the good news is it is going for only 35,000 naira. And this training is supposed to be on the 30th, but a lot of you have asked me that 30th is too close and you need time, so we have moved it into next month. The date for the training, as at the time of making this video, has not been ascertained. So by the time I'm editing this video, I'm sure I would have had the date, and I'll put it on the screen for you guys to see. Now, like I said, hydroquinone is not as bad as you think. It is not only effective in treating pigmentations, but it is also very, very safe to use it without steroids. You're also going to learn how to use hydroquinone without getting dark knuckles. Yes, so if you have not registered for this class, this is your call to quickly register. It is only 35,000 naira instead of 100,000 naira, so that's almost 70% discount. So if you are interested and you would like to learn more about making products that are effective and are safe and are stable to treat pigmentation issues, join this class. To join this class, please send us a WhatsApp message using the link in the description bar. Just let us know that you're trying to join the hydroquinone class, and then an account will be sent to you to make your payment, and you'll be moved to the main group. And you can also join our mentorship group. The link is in the description bar, where we once in a while have classes or trainings or tutorials on different aspects of skincare and skincare formulation. Now let's move to the dermal hyperpigmentation. This particular kind of pigmentation or hyperpigmentation is rooted deeper into the skin beyond the epidermis, which is the dermis. The dermis is the second layer of the skin. Like I said, if you want to learn more about the layers of the skin and their functions and all of that, I have videos that I have made, and you can go on to binge watch those videos. Now, similar to epidermal hyperpigmentation, the dermal hyperpigmentation is also characterized by increased melanin production or the presence of melanin in the dermal layer. Hyperpigmentation can be caused by various factors. Now, melasma, which is a common form of dermal hyperpigmentation, often occurs due to hormonal changes, such as pregnancies or hormonal therapies. Inflammatory conditions can also lead to dermal hyperpigmentation, similar to epidermal hyperpigmentation, but this particular hyperpigmentation is rooted deeper into the skin, which sometimes can be more difficult to treat compared to the superficial hyperpigmentation that occurs on the epidermis. Genetic factors can also lead to, or can also make certain individuals prone to dermal hyperpigmentation. Now, treatments of hyperpigmentation require tailored approach depending on the level of the hyperpigmentation in the skin, and also depending on the underlying causes of that hyperpigmentation. Like I said earlier, skincare is not a one-size-fits-all. There are different kinds of hyperpigmentation. There are different kinds of pigmentations that occur on our skin, and they require certain specific kind of treatment, which is why I always have this hydroquinone treatment, because when it comes to hyperpigmentations, hydroquinone is one of the best forms of treatment. However, there are more advanced developed materials or active materials that have been developed but are way too expensive for small businesses to afford or even get a hold of. That is why hydroquinone will always be the gold standard when it comes to hyperpigmentation, because it is not only more accessible, it is also cheaper to use. However, a lot of people have issues when it comes to working with hydroquinone, because one of the biggest problems of hydroquinone is that it is unstable, meaning that it doesn't tolerate heat, it doesn't tolerate light, it doesn't tolerate air, like everything makes it unstable. So for you to be able to use hydroquinone effectively to treat these hyperpigmentation conditions, you need to learn and understand how hydroquinone works and what you can do to keep it stable. I have solutions that I have made since last year that are still very stable and are still usable, and this is what I'm going to be teaching in the upcoming class. The class is going to be a very interactive one, compared better than any other one that we've had before, because just like I said, every time we have these classes, we make them even better and advance them for you to get more benefits out of them. In this training, we're going to have a group conversation. It's going to be a live group conversation where we will talk about these ingredients, and then you will tell me your experience about them, and I'll be able to, and I'll try as much as possible to help you understand why you're getting the results that you're getting, and then point you in the right direction to get a stable product that you can keep on your shelf for over a year and you'll still have stability. Okay, I'm going to tell you about ingredients that you're going to combine that are not steroids, they are not leads, they are not any of those things that will harm your skin, but appropriate approach to use these ingredients to achieve an effective and stable hydroquinone product. Now, for epidermal hyperpigmentations, like I said, hydroquinone is one of the best topical products that you can use. There's also kojic acid. Again, these are ingredients that are not stable, and we're going to teach you how you can use them properly. There's also vitamin C, which is an antioxidant that will help to, combat and protect your skin from UV rays, which then will protect your skin from unnecessary hyperpigmentation. There's also alpha-arbutin, which these are ingredients that you're very familiar with. These ingredients can help, but if you would like to learn about more advanced ingredients that you can use that are not hydroquinone, they're not kojic acid, they're not alpha-arbutin, they are more industry standard, high performing active materials that some of these big brands use, and you want to learn about that, you will definitely want to take any of our courses, which is our beginners in beginner training in organic skincare formulation, the advanced training, we have our anti-aging training, we have our specific training where you tell us what you want to learn and we can create a model for you. So if you want more advanced trainings or more advanced active materials that you can use for your formulations that are not hydroquinone or kojic acid or alpha arbutin, but more industry standard ingredients, then send us a WhatsApp message and we'll send you the model for those trainings. Now, like we know, all of these ingredients are used to fade and lighten dark spots. There's also the use of sunscreens which have a high SPF. These kind of high performing sunscreens are essential to prevent further darkening of the skin and also protect the skin from the UV/UB rays of the sun. You can also use gentle exfoliants like alpha hydroxy acid, beta hydroxy acid. These particular kind of ingredients help to exfoliate the top layer of the skin. In severe cases like the dermal hyperpigmentation, you have treatments like laser therapy, such as fractional laser resurfacing, intense pulse light, but make sure that you're getting these treatments from professionals. Make sure your skin condition is evaluated properly before you are going for these particular treatments. Now, for the dermal hyperpigmentation treatments, there are topical depigmenting agents that can be used. These are ingredients like retinoids, which will be prescribed to you by a dermatologist to help target the deeper layer of the skin, which is the dermal layer of the skin, and this will help to lighten up the dark spots or the dark pigments or the pigmentation from the dermal layer. There are also combination therapy or combination treatments, which could be a combination of topical treatments, peels, and other more advanced treatments that can be prescribed by your dermatologist. These treatments combined together can target multiple aspects of this condition, which will in turn give you a better result. In addition to these treatments, there are also lifestyle changes that you can do to help manage hyperpigmentation. These include maintaining a healthy skincare routine, which means avoiding skincare products that are not properly made, skincare products that are harsh, that are not stable, that do not have the right pH for your skin. Of course, you know that your skin needs a particular pH balance for your skincare products to function properly. So you need skincare products that are stable and are safe and are made in good condition with good ingredient combination or good ingredient composition. That way you can avoid unnecessary harm or trauma or harsh chemicals on your skin. So maintaining a healthy skincare routine, which include good cleansing products, good moisturizer, good hydrating products, good moisturizers, and regularly exfoliating your skin appropriately weekly. These can improve the overall look of hyperpigmentations on your skin. Avoiding excessive sun exposure, wearing proper clothing that can protect your skin from the sun, and using a good SPF or good sunscreen with a high SPF protection on your skin can also help to combat the problem of hyperpigmentation. Incorporating a diet rich in antioxidants and nutrients can also help support the skin's health and promote a more even complexion. Now, let me show you some before and after treatments or photos of my skin when I was combating hyperpigmentations that were gotten from sun exposure and bad weather. You can see the difference in my skin, the before and the after. This is because I used skincare active materials that are tailored to the kind of hyperpigmentation that I have. Now, there are several different kinds of skin lightening or skin depigmenting active materials in the market, but what are these ingredients used for? How do you use them? Where do they give you the results that you want? Every part of the skin has its own function. Every layer of the skin has its own function. Now, you may be treating hyperpigmentation that is deep within the dermal layer of the skin, but you're using active materials that are supposed to be used on the surface of the skin, and you expect that the hyperpigmentation should clear out. That's not how it works. So in our upcoming training, we are going to teach you about different methods that you can use to treat hyperpigmentation, and how you can safely create skincare products using one of the gold standard hyperpigmentation ingredients, which is hydroquinone, and how you can create safe products that will give you the results that you want. Now, you know that when you use hydroquinone ingredient in your skincare formulas, you end up having, dark knuckles and all of that. In this training, I'm going to give you a trick and tip, and that doesn't include going to wash your hand every time you use the product. No, I'm going to teach you a technique that you can use in your formula that will not only create a good and stable product, but it will also help you keep away dark knuckles from your customers. Okay, now as you can see from these two pictures, with proper treatment and consistent care, hyperpigmentation can be significantly reduced. Now, hyperpigmentation can happen at different layers of the skin, with the epidermal and the dermal layer being the common or the most common one. Understanding the underlying cause of your hyperpigmentation and choosing the appropriate treatment option is very crucial for effectively managing hyperpigmentation. Now, whether it's using topical treatment, sunscreen, chemical peels, or more professional treatments like laser therapy, there are various approaches to address hyperpigmentation. Remember that when you are asking for a product to treat your pigmentation issues, always make available the causes, the triggers, and things that you think made your hyperpigmentation worse. This will make your skincare therapist prescribe the appropriate treatment for your condition. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please take this time to subscribe down below. Hit the notification bell so you are notified every time I put out a new video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and share it. Leave your comments if you have questions. If you'd like to join the upcoming hydroquinone class, please send us a WhatsApp message using the link in the description bar, and we'll give you the information that you need to make your payment and join the training. It's going to be an amazing training. We are always upgrading and updating our recipes and formulas and teachings. So even if you have taken the class before, you will not be losing anything if you take it again. And there is a discount of 15% discount for you if you have taken the class before. Of course, this is going to be a more advanced approach at a discounted rate. Look at that. So reach out to us to join this class today. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys for always staying back and staying with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like I said, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave your comment, share it, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye.